to be the most wonderful time of the year, right? But you have one apparent Grinch in Missouri who was accused of committing a crime that ended with a man recovering from injuries this Christmas season. So it was around 9:30 a.m. at the Sullivan Bank in St. Clair, Missouri. This was back on December 2nd. And according to police, an employee was outside hanging Christmas lights around the drive-thru section of the bank. And he was using a lift to reach some of the higher parts. So the whole drive-thru part of the parking lot was blocked off for safety. Now, I think you can imagine what happens next with this being blocked off, because that is when authorities say 41-year-old Jemma Allen arrived and wanted to use the drive-thru, but obviously she couldn't. So according to a probable cause statement that was filed with the court, what happens next was apparently all caught on bank surveillance footage. So talk about a key piece of evidence. When this employee tries to tell Allen that the drive-thru, was closed for a little bit because of hanging up the decorations, she allegedly starts arguing with him. He starts to back away, but when he goes to pick up a storage tote, Allen allegedly smashes the accelerator of her car, hitting him with her Kia Soul and sending him up on the hood of the car. The employee reportedly held onto that hood as the car just sped across the parking lot. It's almost like something out of a movie if this wasn't real life. And then he was eventually flung off onto the ground.
What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense. Big shout out to the Crime and Law for breaking this story, man. Crazy, 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 but this can happen to anybody. This can happen to you. This can happen to me. The man was just over here doing his job. Lady got mad and she hits him. You do not expect for somebody to use their vehicle as a weapon against you, but it is happening. It's that time of year, man. It's close to Christmas and people are off the chain. This lady right here, man, she didn't really feel apologetic because when the police came, she just called the dude an a-hole, said she was an a-hole, and then she tried to flip the story. She said she feared for her life, so she was trying to back out, but she went forward instead. But witnesses saw the whole situation, man. So you got to watch it, man. Like, keep your eye on people, especially when they start to argue, they get in an altercation with you. And the dude basically got hit by a car, man. So how do you defend against that? He was just doing his job. Sometimes you do not expect something like that, but you have to expect the unexpected in these type of situations, man. So she is probably facing up to 7 years because that's assault with a deadly weapon. She tried to end him. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. She thinks that she can do that and have no remorse for that. So there's people out there like that, man. Keep your head on the swivel. That's all I got for this one.